I'm in a funk. I think that's what my problem is. I'm in a funk. I'm in some kind of, mentally depressive, anxiety, whatever funk. I am making a little bit of noise, because I'm putting my feet up. But, yeah, I'm in a funk. I don't know what's caused it. I don't know why. Well, I guess that would be along the lines of, but I'm not sure how to get out of it, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of funk it is. I just all of a sudden got hit with the notion, that it's like, hey, you're in a funk. Heather, um, just said that to her on Facebook, a friend. I, well, talking to her, said that to her, and that made me realize, yeah, I think it's plausible. So, yeah, I'm just confused about life, about friends, about I'm more or less confused about how to go about making friends again, because for the last 2 years I've basically been a shut-in ever since we moved here from where I used to live in Seaside. Ever since we moved here, I've been a shut-in, but it didn't start until we found out my mom has lung cancer, and she's in remission still, as far as we know. But I don't know, the oh my, this stuff I've had to go through ever since. And people will be like, oh, she's the one with the sickness. Well, yeah, what? She's also being treated by doctors. She was also surrounded by people in her family and everything, and stuff, and she was being taken care of, just completely taken care of. If anything happened, it was just a freak of nature accident, I mean, everything was legit and whatever. So it wasn't like I was thinking less of her, but at the same time, I mean, it's not like, oh, I have to edit part of that. What I'm trying to say is, it's not like I was thinking only of myself. It was just things were set up to where I didn't have to worry about her as much, but at the same time, that's all I was doing was worrying. Didn't show it, didn't want to appear to be weak, because in a situation like that, you're kind of faced with a decision. You either crack and break under pressure and put the person who's going through the turmoil or the disease, put them under even more pressure. They see you freak out, so they freak out even further. So your job is basically to be the ass, in a sense. I mean, there's nothing really left for me to do but to be an ass. Stubborn, bitchy, cranky, whatever. But that was also just because of what I was going through mentally, dealing with it. I didn't know how to process it. I mean, I lost my grandmother to emphysema. The most influential woman in my life was my grandmother. And yeah, I just too soon, I was 16 when she passed. It's been 10 years. Or on the 28th of June, I'm Gosh, I've got my dates all mixed up. It's the 8th, not the, 10 days ago. No. Would it be 10? Because 30 days, and 10 days ago. And this isn't, I know I'm probably pretty sure the person is going to end up watching this, but maybe she won't, I don't know. 2010 was a picking up the pieces kind of year. I was trying to deal with everything going on with my mom. I was just so irritable constantly. I still am. And I was involved with somebody online over the internet, and it was my only outlet. I was in a new area, didn't know anybody, too much anxiety, too much just shit going on from everything. I just couldn't deal with it. I still have a hard time just dealing with being away from home, outside, around, without some kind of familiarity or comfort around me, So it was so easy to go and hang out with Daphne and everything, because she's a very, big piece of my life, my first job is tied to her. So she's in a very influential point in my life. One of the, points in my life, she was there. And so, it was a comfort anchor, when I hang out with her and stuff. But anyways, but the end of 2010 was just a shitstorm. Various reasons, but it just boils down to lies and secrets and bitterness and anger, and everything from both sides continued on throughout 2011, through most of 2011. Actually, probably all of 2011. I started investing my emotions into somebody else. And they say that they feel a certain way about you, that they have feelings and whatever, and they give hints. Everything falls into place where it's like, this person cares about you, but nothing ever really moves forward.